It seemed like both teams had moments where they were controlling things tonight. Were you impressed by the way your team was able to get back into it when things were starting to go the other way, and you just kind of kept yourself in an even keel, I guess, with them?
Well, sure, we were impressed there, but we were unimpressed with how we played when we had a two-goal lead. Is that we turned the puck over constantly, gave them an opportunity to come back at us, and we have to manage the game a hell of a lot better than we did in those situations. And you know, the game should have been cleaner than it was, and it wasn't. It wasn't clean here tonight.
They have the ability, when they get momentum, to just go. That's a team with a lot of firepower. But you held them back. I mean, what I'm getting at there is the game could have gotten out of hand, and it did not. You kept it from getting out of hand.
Yeah, because we, for the most part, did the right things. But when you turn the puck over at the blue line, you give a team that has the talent level of theirs to have momentum and come at you freely and not have to come 200 feet, and we're turning over at our blue line and or down in our D zone. They're getting second and third opportunities, or we're going at their on our offensive line, and we're turning it over. Now they only got to go 3/4 of the ice instead of the entire ice to make a play on us. So it's not just playing brain dead hockey and dumping it in every time, making them come 200 feet. It's just simply not turning it over in those crucial areas on the ice where you give a team, any team in the National Hockey League, momentum to come back at you. And we did that in tonight's hockey game. But for the most part, to be honest with you, we liked our game. Like, we liked how we played. To your point, we limited a lot of their opportunities. When we didn't turn it over, we were a really good hockey club. When we did, we're very, very average.
The offense, especially, you get a goal from a defenseman, a goal from your bottom six, a goal from your top six. It just seems like that you guys are really finding a groove offensively.
We have no issues how we're playing the game up the ice and how we're generating offensive opportunities, how we're generating chances, and how we're scoring goals. No issue, no issue there. But we'll get more if we do the right things in those crucial areas that we talked about. But and honestly, in our defensive end, we've been solid. We've been doing the right things, taking the right approach in that area to keep the puck out of our net. But we need to clean a little bit up.
You had your first chance in overtime tonight as well.
Yeah.
What were you able to get from the limited time out there? Unfortunately, the way it ended.
Well, we did a lot of really good things. We had, won the face-off. We kept the puck in. We had a couple of real good opportunities early, and unfortunately, we, make a mistake at the end there, and it ends up in our net. And our point is that you give special players like they have the opportunity to come at us freely in the defensive zone and their offensive zone. They're going to put the puck in the net, which obviously Marchenko did.
It's like you maybe gave them a little too much in the first period. What did you tighten down from there moving forward to second, third?
Yeah, it was kind of a back and forth game, a little sloppy, I thought, but it wasn't for a lack of effort. I think it was just the way the game was going. I would agree with you. They probably had the better first period, but it was kind of swinging back and forth. We had some stretches where we were putting them under pressure, and then they kind of came back the other way. So, I think as a team, it's not a bad effort per se, but you want to be more consistent throughout the game and kind of mitigate those swings that, kind of make it a coin flip for, the result of the game.
It seemed like, especially late, you guys had every opportunity to win that hockey game. And I know you get the point, but it certainly seemed like 2 was right there on the table for you.
Yeah, as a team, I think even in overtime we had the better chances. It's just one of these things where, we're going to have to watch the tape and kind of figure it out. Maybe some details here and there. Right now it's kind of hard to process in terms of what we did wrong exactly, but I thought we generated chances and, gave ourselves a chance to win here. So get a point, we'll take it and go back home for the next game.
Well, and you and Zach connect for another one on his goal, and he told me in the intermission he kind of feels already like he knows where you're going to be and you know where he's going to be. Is that the same way for you?
Yeah, it feels that way for sure. It's only been 7 games, but feels like we already have some chemistry out there, and Danny's a part of that too. We all think the same way. We talk a lot on the bench, and that helps. When communication's high, and you can work things out, and if you have a bad shift, you can talk it out right away and get back to the next one. And I think that's key, especially as a team this year. That's something that we're doing a lot better, and I think it's showing definitely out there.
Certainly a very physical game out there against a team that played last night. Was that one of the keys against Nashville to try to just hit them? A lot of guys making big hits out there.
Yeah, well, for being here before, that's their MO. They're a big physical team. They've always have been. So not anything surprising there, but they do it as a unit over there. And I give credit to our group. We didn't back down. We were right in there with them, and that's the beauty of this group. We stick together, and we might not be the most physical team overall, I would say, but we definitely stand together, and we can play that type of game as well. So, I think that was expected from them, and we responded well.
The way that you guys were able to really hold in the third period, they were able to get a couple goals. What was the key to being able to lock it down to at least get to overtime?
Yeah, I thought we played hard all night. I thought our first period wasn't great in terms of turnovers, but we played hard. Second period, we cleaned those up, had a good second, and then the third period was kind of back and forth. So could have been anyone's game tonight. I thought I probably should have shot one of those in overtime maybe, but they get the 2 points, and it is what it is. I thought for the most part we played hard tonight, so we'll take the 1 point and move on.
It seemed like the team really played physical as well. Is that one of the keys of going in against a team like Nashville?
Yeah, I think so. They obviously played last night too, so being physical on them and making it hard for them is definitely a key. Once a team plays a back-to-back, they're a little bit tired. So, like I said, I thought we played hard. Sometimes we didn't really maybe play smart, but definitely played well enough to get 2 points. Just didn't work out tonight.
Zach, when you talk about maybe should have shot in overtime, hindsight's always 20/20, but did you overall like the way you guys played the 3-on-3? First time this year you've gone to the overtime.
Yeah, I thought, when it was me, Monty, and Marchie, I thought we had some chances, some looks. We didn't give them anything. So, I thought we played well. We had some, opportunities to score maybe, but just didn't work. So they get one chance and score on it. But it is what it is. I think it's one of those things where the more you play it, the more comfortable you get. And I thought for the first game of it, I thought we, did pretty good. So we'll take it.
The goal that you scored, and it seems like you're utilizing the slap shot more. Is that something you're just trying to add to the repertoire for yourself?
Yeah, a little bit. I think I can shoot it, pretty good, and I don't really ever take them, so I'm trying to shoot it more this year. It gets tipped, so maybe I got to get it off a little bit quicker next time, but found its way in, so it's all good, I guess.
It seemed like once you guys found your game tonight, you played pretty well. What did you change in the second period? Because it really seemed like you found the style of play you wanted to play in that second.
Oh yeah, we had a lot of mistakes on the dangerous area on the first period. We lost too many pucks on the blue lines, and it's give for Predators good opportunity for score, and we try to fix that on the second, and we play really well after first period, but we need to win these games. We have a 6 minutes power play, I think. We need to execute more and just score goals. It's on me too, for sure, and it's just I want to win.
You did seem to limit their opportunities as well in the second. Did you tighten things up in your defensive play as well?
Oh, sorry, say it again.
Did you tighten up your defensive play as well? Because it seemed like you were limiting their opportunities after the first period.
Yeah, because we just started to play a little smarter and out mistakes what we have on the first, and just focus on D zone, and after that we have a good chances in O zone. It's always work like that. If you play good in D zone, good structure in D zone, you have a great chance for O zone.
Especially in that third period, your team was really able to kind of hold everything together, even though they got a couple of goals, but the last part of the third period, you guys really were able to lock it down. What was the key to that?
Yeah, we don't want to lose, I think, this game, because everybody feel we play good hockey now, and we feel our hockey, and just I think everybody want to win. We talk on the bench a lot, guys, we need to be better, and just grow up together. But like first 2 goals, it's not good for us. We fix it and go next.
You won't score very many goals as easy as the one, and you got just the play that you got, and then the way Fantilli's hooking you up.
No, sorry, say it again.
You won't score many easier goals than the one you scored tonight. Just talk about the play with Fantilli setting you up.
Yeah, it's a great play. He catch a puck on first touch or second touch, pass it to me on the middle ice, wide open. I don't know, it's easy goal, but it's a great play by fans. And JJ, I think, close the blue line. Yeah, it's a great play, these 2 guys, and I just do my work. Like be accurate on these moments, and I can score one more for sure this game.